Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Guys, we're doing our tier break. Welcome in, welcome in. Doing our tier break tonight, guys and gals. Fun break. Hammy, what's happening, buddy? See if we can get this cranked up here. So we got a hobby box, 2024. We got 3 blasters. Clutch, welcome in. Sarah, welcome in. How we doing? So we're doing the tier break, guys and gals. If anybody remembers from last time, if you land on a tier 2 team, let's just say you land on Notre Dame, you can either keep Notre Dame or you can take any of the tier 2s or below. The only spot that's locked is Duke. If you land on the Iowa spot, you can chase Caitlin Clark, or you can take the internet, like the combo spot here, or the field, which is pretty massive. 33 teams. Cheeks, what's happening? How you been? So that's what the tier is there. Duke is locked. You have to hit them outright. But like I said, if you hit Notre Dame, you can keep Notre Dame, or you can take any of the other teams that are on tier 2, or you can go below if you would like. You just can't go upwards, if that makes any sense. But we got one hobby from 2024, 2025. Then we got 3 blasters from 2022. Caitlin, Wemby, you got Jared McCain. Juju Watkins is in the high school spot there. Definitely a fun little chase. It's tiers. And let me see if I can maybe prop it up like that a little bit. Obviously, I'll hold them closer to you or closer up when it comes time to pick the teams. How's everybody doing tonight? Who wants to get us started up here? Everybody have a good weekend. What's happening out there? Anything? Anybody want to get us started up? Yeah? Well, that's cool, man. So for $20, you get a spin, and it's if you land on whatever tier, Clutch coming in, Clutch remembers. Clutch will lead us off here. All right, Clutch coming in. Here we go. Spin coming at you. Yukon. Okay. So Yukon is tier 2. So once that goes away there, you can stash that? Okay, got you. Yep. Nice take. All right, let me see here. Where's my bigger Sharpie? Nice spot there. Actually, I think that's your PC. I know, right? That's awesome for you. But now I guess it means you're not going to chase anything else. But let me keep a sheet here just for when I go to sort. But all right, so Yukon, nice hit there. Going to Clutch. Nice hit. Congrats on that. Now let's pull you something sick. So what would a got to be strategic. Yeah, exactly. So Clutch obviously kept to the Yukon spot. He could have quote unquote like traded that in for any of the other teams, like USC, Rutgers, anything that's available in tier 2. He could have gone down to maybe chase Iowa State, but obviously I think you want to chase the big dogs first. Rolling Tide, how we doing tonight? What's up, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a little tier break here tonight, something a little different. Rolling Tide, for example, if you land on Notre Dame, you could either keep Notre Dame or you could trade it in and take Alabama. You pretty much take any team you want in tier 2. You can even drop down tiers if you would like. If there's a sneaky steal, Purdue with Zach Edey, as well as Braden Smith. I wouldn't recommend it if you hit a tier 2 team, but there are some steals for sure. Depending on who you PC and who you chase. SB Love, what's up, buddy? How we doing tonight? But yeah, for $20, not a bad option. And we were talking about a wrinkle this afternoon. I don't know if all right, Schmale didn't add it back in. What we were talking about, but that might be something we do coming up here soon. A little wrinkle. Everybody have a good weekend. Anything exciting happening? Other than Tate playing a lot of golf. Sean Paulus, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Oh, how was that? Was that pretty good? Sean Paulus, I don't know if you jumped in the break the other night or not. Super busy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was at the show over like right before Christmas. Guys and gals, we got a hobby from 2024-25. It's gonna be 2 autos there. We got 3 blasters. You got Juju, Jared McKean, Wemby, Caitlin Clark. Definitely some nice chases there, and it's a tier break, guys and gals. So UConn has already been hit. The Clutch hit UConn and kept them. He had the option of taking any of the other tier 2 teams or below if he would have liked. Zach, welcome in. TD Nab, welcome in. So for $20, you get a spin. And like I said, if you hit Notre Dame, for example, you can either keep Notre Dame if you want to chase Hidalgo, Citron, Caval, or you can take any of the other tier 2 teams or below. So it's Mitten, welcome in. Cards for Days, welcome in. It's definitely a cool little concept. If people want to jump in, like I said, it's a tier break. $20 will get you a spin. You have to. Duke is locked. You have to hit Duke outright in order to get them. But if you hit Iowa, and don't want to chase Caitlin Clark, you can take either one of the other 2 spots. The field is 33 teams. We forgot Stanford on there with Lauren Betts, but definitely a nice little break if anybody's interested. Clutch has hit his PC there with UConn. I'm tagging up some guys and gals that have bought in the breaks before. So if you're already in here, I apologize. But just trying to tag some guys and gals up. Anybody out there want to keep us rolling? Flying solo tonight. Schmel's on the DL with a pinched nerve or something. I don't know. 15-day DL, yeah, I think so. I told him he needs to Influenza, welcome in. I told him he needs to get one of those like things that the dog wears, those lampshades. Yeah, I know, right? He's like, heck, I got a pinched nerve. I need a neck brace, not one of those lampshades. He's like, I'm not licking my balls. I was like, hey, you never know. I mean, I'm just saying, offer help like that. Try and get him, Will Slow. What's up, buddy? Try and get him some help like that. And all he does is yell at me. What's happening, buddy? We got a hobby box and 3 blasters. Hobby from this year, blasters from 2022-23. Caitlin Clark, Wemby, Jared McCain, Juju in high school. Buzalis is in this. Definitely some nice chases there. Critter, welcome in, and it is tier style. So UConn is the only spot that's been hit. They were kept, but Clutch had the option of any of the tier 2 teams and below. So that's what we got going on. You can go down. Holy moly, 104. That's a little toasty. So if you hit a tier 3 team and you don't want any of the tier 3s, you can go down to tier 4 if you would like. You just cannot go up in tiers. So it's a pretty fun break as long as we have participants. The UConn is off the board. Oh, you just got to hit it. You got to hit it, Critter. You got to hit it on the wheel. So it's a random wheel. And if you got to hit Duke outright. That's the only team that's locked. But if the wheel lands on either the field, the combo spot here, International High School and G League, or Iowa, then you can keep any of those tiers. Does that make any sense? So you have 4 shots out of, I think there's 34 spots left. You have 4 spots for tier 1. So if you hit Iowa's only live in the blaster boxes, but it is Caitlin Clark. So you hit a base Caitlin Clark and your $20 is paid for. But there's also the International High School G League spot, which obviously you have Saar and Traore in this year, but then you got Wemby, Buzalis, Jared McCain, Juju Watkins is in high school in this. And then you get the field, which is 33 teams. Pretty loaded spot with the field. And I'll show you if anybody hits the field. I'll show the teams in that spot a little closer. Breaker guy, welcome in. How we doing tonight? D Dooley, welcome in. Tier break, if anybody's interested. Critter coming in. Critter will take a shot. Let's go. Thank you, Critter, for jumping in. All right, so let's see what you hit here, buddy. Oh, wow, USC. Okay, so you got a tier 2 spot. So you got USC. Once that goes away, there you go. Or you can take any of these other teams from Tier 2 if you would like. The other USC, you got Aaliyah Boston here, Notre Dame, Arkansas, Rutgers, Alabama, or you can take any of the any team from the tiers below. So USC, obviously got Juju, Kiki Iriafen. The Juju in 2022 is the high school spot, just so you know. But USC is not a bad spot to get. Does that make stick with USC? Yep. I don't blame you one bit. Nice take there. So we just go right to the next one. So hopefully that makes sense. Tier 2 is obviously a great spin. But yeah, if you want any of the other ones, but that's how that works. Critter coming right back. Critter said, you know what, USC is pretty solid, but I want to go Tier 1. All right, Purdue. Purdue's not a bad spot. So that is Tier 3. And again, once that goes away, there you go. So Tier 3, Purdue is not bad. You do have Zach Edey in the 2022-23 to go with Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer. But I'll kind of scan across. But you got those options right there. St. Clay, welcome in. You also have Iowa State, not a bad spot. You got the Kansas spot. You got Gravy Dick here as well as all the other ones. Trinity, welcome in. Or you can drop down to Tier 4 if there's, if you want to chase Michaela Blake's or you're a Carolina fan. Carolina is actually kind of sneaky. Let me know if you need me to read those off or if you can read them half decent or. Tier 3 is kind of loaded, to be honest with you. So you got your choice of. You can keep Purdue if you would like, since that's what you hit, or you can take any of the other Tier 3 teams. Purdue's good. That's a solid hit. I was going to say that. Either Purdue or maybe Iowa State. LSU's solid. So far, nobody's traded any of their spots yet for somebody in a different tier or somebody in the same tier. All right, yeah, no worries. Sports Rave, welcome in. Gabe, welcome in. I see what you did there, Gabe. Tier break. Wheels being nice. USC, UConn, and Purdue are off the wheel. Right as St. Clay jumps in, Purdue goes off the board. Tag your friends, share the stream. Can you guys hear the music? Or is it not loud enough? Still got some great spots left, guys and gals. Pete, welcome in. How we doing? One hobby from this year, 3 blasters from 2022, 2023. $20 will get you a spin, and it's a tier break, so you can pick from the tiers. Oh, shoot. What's going to happen? Yeah, exactly, right? I didn't want him showing up late and having Duke already off the board. Trying to just tag anybody and everybody that's been in the shows before. R. Burton, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Tommy, welcome in. How we doing tonight? We got a tier break going on. If anybody's interested, one hobby from this year, 3 blasters from 2022. Caitlin, Wemby, Juju in high school, Jared McCain, Zach Eady, who's already off the board, but Grady Dick. You got definitely some nice chases in 2022-23 as well. Joey Day, welcome in. Who wants to keep us going? Some big teams left. 3 spots off the board. Everybody from Tier 1 is still live. Got 5 teams left from Tier 2. Orico, welcome in. Jack Dan, welcome in. How we doing? Paul, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Got the tier break going on if you're interested. How have you been? Everything going all right? Hit any monsters recently, Paul? Yes, that's awesome. I was moving my daughter into school this weekend, so I didn't get to. I wasn't on Whatnot at all. What'd you hit? Holy moly! I saw the picture of. I did see the picture. Sheesh, on maybe Champ's Instagram, or I can't remember now, but yeah, that's pretty sick. I didn't realize it was. I mean, I assumed since it was Duke, it was in the Carter family, but that's awesome though. Congrats on that. Holy mackerel. For um, Cooper or for somebody else? That's awesome. Holy moly. Stay hot, Carter Mama. That's awesome. Shad, welcome in. Dylan 101. Holy moly. You guys been crushing it lately. Guys and gals have been crushing it. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Auden, welcome in. Guys, we got the tier break going on. So it's a hobby of this year. So 2 autos there. And we got the 3 blasters. $20 will get you a spin. It's a tier break. Just like last week before I left to take my daughter to school. But if you hit let's just say if you hit a tier 2 team, if you hit Notre Dame, you can keep Notre Dame, or you can take any of the other tier 2 teams that you would like, or you can take any of the teams below. Duke is the only spot that's locked. You got to hit them outright. But if you do hit Duke and you don't want them, you can take Iowa. You can take the International High School G League combo spot, or you can take the field. That's if you hit Duke. Let's just say you hit Iowa, you can't bump up to Duke. You would have to take one of the other 2 or below, if that makes any sense. Just Marshall, welcome in. And Duke, you got Derek Lively, Filipowski. There's a couple of other kids too for Duke. Obviously, Coop in this, but definitely a nice spot. And then you got the International High School and G League. Juju Watkins is in the G League, or I'm sorry, is in high school in this product. That will be her first, Bowman first. Tarangos, what's up, buddy? You would like this break too, bud. Carter Mama, how we doing? So running we got the tier break going on. If anybody's interested, how are we? Flying solo tonight, but welcome in. How you been, Tarangos? Great to see you. So we got 3 spots off the board so far. For $20, you'll get a spin on the wheel, and depending on what that team is in the tier, let's just say Tarangos, you hit Maryland on the wheel. You can either keep Maryland or you can trade them in for any team you would like in tier 3 or tier 4. You can go down, but you just can't go up a tier. You have to hit Duke by itself. They are quote unquote locked. But if you hit Iowa, you can take any of the other 2 teams in the top tier. So hopefully that makes some sense. You're not just locked in on the team that you hit. You can upgrade, side grade, downgrade, whatever if you're chasing the women and want to chase Michigan with Silas Swords, or Ohio State, LSU, whatever the case may be. Texas has some nice ladies to chase, but it's like that. Definitely a fun style of break. Whoa. Tarango's coming in. Let's go, buddy. Look at Tarangos just coming in here and casually taking down Duke. I know, right? So Tarangos, you can keep Duke since they are locked, or you can take pretty much any team you would like. If you want to chase Iowa with Caitlin Clark, keeping Duke. Yep, you pretty much have to. I mean, that's the spot right there. Nice hit, Tarangos. Duke for Tarangos. See, I told you would like this kind of break. Actually, you might have jumped in the other night. CJ Beast, welcome in. Turangus, you been hitting any monsters lately? Or when's your next single show? Or what do you got going on? Anything? Critter coming right back. Critter's like, all right, the wheel is hot, and he knows. Critter knows how it operates in our room. I mean, you can see three of the four spins have been tier 2 or tier 3. All right, Syracuse. I think I jinxed you there, Critter. I'll be quiet next time. But Syracuse is tier 4. You got your choice of Gonzaga, Houston, Louisville, Oregon. I would keep Syracuse, Tennessee, UNC, Vandy, Brigham Young, or Memphis. Oh, nice, Turangos. That's pretty awesome. UNC, got you. Nice take. Yeah, UNC's nice. You got Baycott, RJ Davis. I want to say Caleb Love too. Let me see, UNC. So we went Duke, UNC back to back there. All right, let me update this here. Clear. Let me just make sure it assigned it properly. UNC, there it is. All right, perfect. All right, we are live on the next one. Juan Love, welcome in. Messi out of 50 is pretty solid. Was that in the international stuff, Tarangos, or was that in the? Oh man, sheesh. Hope you're all right, buddy. Oh, Topps flagship. Okay. Well, I was out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just I took my daughter down to school, down to college in South Carolina. So, we pulled. I can't remember what it was. We've pulled some nice stuff. Nothing bonkers that I can remember, but definitely some nice stuff. Anderson, about 20 minutes, I think they said from. What up, Doe? Welcome in. From Clemson. Yeah, it's beautiful down there. Are you in South Carolina? I remember seeing before we left. I remember seeing a package that I had labeled, and it was for. Oh, okay, yeah. I actually drove past that, so I dropped my daughter off at school, and then the next day, I drove over and saw my son who lives outside of what is he in Anor? But we drove in closer towards Myrtle and past Coastal Carolina. GJ, welcome in. How we doing? Yeah, I think probably the Dolphland. Welcome in, guys. You guys, we're doing a tier break. $20 will get you a spin, and then you can either keep that team or trade within or below that tier if you would like. Yes, I think move-in day was like that week or the weekend before because it was packed with college kids. How long have you lived down there, Clutch? Yeah. GJ coming in. Let's go. All I know, it was humid as all get out. All right, GJ coming in with a spin. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Iowa. So GJ, you can either keep Iowa, chase Caitlin Clark in 22-23. Yeah, take all day. Yep. Nice hit. Nice take. Iowa gone. Blues, welcome in. Nice hit. All right, so we got 2 spots left in Tier 1, the International High School G League spot. You got the field, which is 33 teams. It's marked as 32, but we forgot Stanford. And Lauren Betts is in there. You also got Kentucky. Got some big spots in the field. Blues, hop out and hop back in. It's telling me that it's pending. Whatnot is whatnotting on us already. If you don't mind. Let's give Blues a second here. Or a minute. I know sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Always happens at least once or twice a show. Give Blues a hot second here. Blues is still in the gulag at the moment. Oh, there you go. Now you're good. You're good, Blues. See if you jump back in. Yeah, pretty much. Clutch, I agree with you 1,000%. All right, so Blues, you back in the room here, buddy? Let me make sure. Yep, looks like you're still in. It looks like. Yep. All right, here we go. I'm going to randomize your spot, then we'll go from there. Ooh, Notre Dame. Nice nice spot there. So in Notre Dame is Tier 2. So once that goes away, you'll see a little bit better here. So you can either keep Notre Dame, or you can take any of the other spots in Tier 2, or you can drop down to Tier 3 or Tier 4 if you would like. See if you can read that clearly, or you need me to do anything for you. But Alabama, Arkansas, Notre Dame. Yeah, you can take Rutgers. You can take anything you want in Tier 2, if that's who you would like. You want to chase Rutgers? Rutgers is huge, obviously. Yep, got you. All right, let me. That's exactly how that works. Someone might be wanting to chase the ladies and keep Notre Dame. Others might want to do just like you did and chase somebody else. Let me clear Notre Dame and then assign Rutgers. All right, there you go. Should be showing Rutgers, and we're live on the next one. Nice hit there. That's exactly how that works. So, and you can see based on the wheel spins, the wheel loves you guys and gals. Still some monsters out there, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you got obviously the Tier 1 spots, and then the Tier 2. Iowa State, Kansas. You got LSU, Maryland, Texas, Michigan State, UCLA is nice. Kiki Rice is UCLA in the 22-23. Vanderbilt, you got Michaela Blake's. Houston sneaky in tier 4. Who wants to keep us rolling here? That's exactly how that works. GJ coming right back in. Let's go. All right, GJ coming in with his spin. Louisville, tier 4. You can keep Louisville, or you can trade for any of the or go with any of the other spots there. I don't know if you can read that or not. You got Gonzaga, Houston. You hit Louisville, so you can keep them. Oregon, Syracuse, Tennessee, Vandy, Brigham Young, and Memphis. That's your tier 4 options. Assuming you can read that. Which way are you thinking? Gonzaga's not bad. You got Drew Timme in 22. Keeping Louisville? Yeah, not a bad spot there. You got McKinley Randolph. They have a guy in 22, 23, but can't remember the name. So keeping Louisville, that's nice too, that I don't have to update anything. All right, let's keep it rolling. Thank you, everybody. Excuse me, that's hopped in. Still got 2 tier 1 teams, and you got the 4 tier 2 teams. If you're a fan of chasing the ladies, you got South Carolina. You do have Aaliyah Boston and Ashlyn Watkins, I think her name is, in 22, 23. So South Carolina is hot. Notre Dame, obviously, you got the 3 ladies in 24, 25. Arkansas, Alabama, Boogie. Alabama has Brandon Miller on 22, 23. So that's a nice little chase there right there as well. Definitely some nice spots left. Who wants to keep us going? Who wants to chase the Wemby, the high school G League spot? That's all one spot. That's actually a monster spot, in my opinion. You got Dame Sar and Traore over here, but then you got the Wemby, Jared McCain, Buzelis, Juju Watkins is in 22, 23 in that spot. The field, you got 33 teams in there, including Stanford, which is not on the list. I forgot to update it. But Lauren Betts is on Stanford. Tarango's hopping in. All right, Tarango's Whatnot got you as well. Saying it's pending at the moment. Must be a Whatnot thing here going on. Blast off cards, welcome in. Give Tarango some minute here to get it squared away if possible. You still in here, Tarangos? Give him a minute to try and get it squared away there. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I just feel bad because I know it. If it's anything like mine, it's probably perfectly fine. It's just a matter of whatnot being whatnot. Only hits. Welcome in. We got Tarangos in the gulag, getting it squared away there. Rare 100. Welcome in. Once Tarangos gets that squared away, we'll keep it rolling. Dude, Gazoo, the wheel likes you guys and gals for sure. I mean, we still got the two big spots and four top tier teams, tier two teams, I should say. But yeah, the wheel hit the top upper tiers a handful of times for sure. Still got some nice ones left. Yeah, doing the tier option. Yep. So it's a lot of fun. Assuming anybody wants to do like that. We've had a handful of guys and gals jumping in. Tarangos is in the gulag here, trying to get it. There you go. Now he's good. Tarangos, you back in? You're all right now, buddy. I'll wait till he pops back in. All right, there he is. All right, let me randomize your spot, Tarangos, and we'll go from there. Here we go. The LSU spot. LSU is tier 3, which is not a bad spot at all. Anissa Morrow in this year's product. You do have Iowa State, Kansas, Texas has some nice ladies. I know you chase the ladies, or at least on the cards. Tarangos. I don't want to get you in trouble if your wife's listening, but you got Ohio State there with Cambridge. So you have LSU. You can keep them. Blues got it. You can keep LSU, or you can trade them in. You got Maryland there with Dairy Queen. Ohio State. Baylor's always solid with us. We always seem to hit some sort of Baylor. Or you can drop down to tier 4 if you would like. I mean, you got LSU. You got Anissa Morrow. Yeah, exactly right. Let me try and pull up. I don't have the. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I have the cheat sheet with me. Could be wrong. Iowa State. All right, I got the cheat sheet for Sapphire. Oh, you know, which that should be pretty. Oh no, that's 23, 24. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the best. Got Anissa Morrow in there. I apologize. I'm trying to find the. I see 23, 24. You want Iowa State with chasing Audi Crooks? I got every year except 22, 23 basketball here as far as this is concerned. Iowa State? Is that the story you're sticking with? Okay. I mean, that's solid. You can't go wrong with Audi Crooks in Iowa State. All right, so Iowa State going to Tarangos. All right, let me fix that here quick. Nice right there. It'll show up as Iowa State for you. And we're live on the next one. So if anybody that was just jumping in there, that's exactly how that works. Tarango State LSU, Tier 3, so he was able to take Iowa State there. Nice spot. Yeah, Clutch, I agree with you there. I don't know if I said anything when you typed that in or not. Blues coming in with Houston. Houston is Tier 4. So you have your choice down below of Gonzaga, Houston, Oregon, Syracuse, Tennessee, Vandy, Brigham Young, or Memphis. Gonzaga does have Drew Timme in here. I'm trying to think, they might have one other kid. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Houston's not bad either. You got Jerace Walker. But you have Houston, or you can trade them in for anybody else in Tier 4. Let's see if I can find. I know I have that list somewhere. I apologize. Let me see here. Houston. Okay, yeah, Jerace Walker, Marcus Sasser, and Emmanuel Sharp in both years. And then if you want to know any other teams, Gonzaga, you got Drew Timme, Rasir Bolton, Ryan Nimhard, and Steele Venters combined. You're going to stay with Houston? Got you. All right. Houston. All right, nice. Again, I don't have to make any changes, so it's less potential issues. All right, Blues taking down Houston. All right, let's keep it rolling. Appreciate everybody hopping in. It is definitely a cool way to. Oh yeah. Hey, you guys know how we roll. Once we clear out some of the all the Tier 1 teams, we'll definitely drop it down to what we can. We still got some real nice spots. I mean, the field is definitely a nice spot. You got Kentucky in there. Creighton is nice. I think there's let's see, who's Creighton have? Oh yeah, you got Ryan Nemhard from Creighton before he transferred. Okay. Yeah, no worries. We'll do Blues. Let me make a note here. Tag. Who wants to keep us going? So there's some monster spots out there. So we got some really, really good spots. The field, you got 23 teams. Or, I'm sorry, you got 33 teams. You get the International High School G League combo. Alabama, Arkansas, Notre Dame, South Carolina. And then you got some nice spots in Tier 3. And honestly, Vandy's not bad. Oregon, Gonzaga. Some nice spots in Tier 4 as well. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong anywhere. But the ceiling is definitely big. For sure. Who wants to take a shot at getting the Wemby spot? The Juju High School spot. Get Jared McCain. That's a monster spot. Oh man, starting to hit a wall. Drove from South Carolina home last night. Well, yesterday. Didn't get home till late. It was bonkers. Traffic was terrible. Golf Hacker Dave, welcome in. How we doing? Got a tier break going on if you're interested. Still got some great spots left. Got a hobby box from this year, so there's 2 guaranteed autos. Got the blaster, 3 blasters from a case. We did a break last week. That was 3 boxes, so we're fresh into the cases. But if you land on a tier, you can either keep that team or trade for any other team in that tier or below. We still got some great spots. Juju's in this spot here. It is the combo spot there, so you would get all 3 of those spots. Wemby. You get the field there with 33 teams. Who wants to keep us going? Braga, what's up, Joe? How you been, buddy? PG Card, welcome back in. Little college basketball action going on with the tier break. Got 1 hobby from this year and 3 blasters from 22-23. Caitlin Clark, Wemby, Aaliyah Boston. Who wants to keep us rolling here? Still got some great spots left. The field, you get 33 different teams. If anybody hits that, I'll obviously show you the listing there. But definitely not a bad spot there. Braga, how you been, buddy? Auction buys, welcome in. How you been? Got a tier break going on. If anybody's interested in jumping in, $20 will get you a spin. And then you can either keep that team or trade within your tier. Or below, I should say. look at the International High School G League combo. You got the field there with 33 teams. Alabama, Arkansas, Notre Dame, and South Carolina in Tier 2. And you got some real nice chases in Tier 3 and Tier 4 as well. I don't think you can go wrong, to be honest with you. Used Child, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Genrod, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Hobby of Bowman Chrome U from this year, and then we got 3 blasters from 22-23. Doing a tier break if anybody's interested. So some real nice spots left in Tier 1. This is a combo spot, so you get all 3 of those. You got the field there with 33 teams. You got the Tier 2 teams. So if you land on Notre Dame, you can either keep Notre Dame or trade them out for any of the other 3 on Tier 2, or you can trade for below as well. You just cannot go upwards. Anybody want to keep us going here? Only 3 of us in the room. Actually 2, since I count as one of them, I believe. Appreciate everybody hopping in, hanging out. Tag your friends. Let's keep this rolling here. We still got 6 really nice spots in Tier 1 and Tier 2. Anybody? Feel free to tap the screen, share the show. Got 10 spots down, 25 to go. Still got some real nice spots, too. Got the 2 big spots there in Tier 1. Got 4 big spots there in Tier 2. And some sneaky spots in Tier 3 and 4. Kansas is nice. I mean, they got Grady Dick in 22-23. They always seem to hit in 24-25. You got Maryland. Baylor always seems to hit. Michigan State is sneaky. Nick Mudd, welcome in. How we doing? So we got a tier break going on. Hobby and 3 blasters. Hobby from this year. 3 blasters from 22-23. Tier break if you're interested. Anybody have anybody they can share the show to? There's Ripa. What's up, buddy? How you been? How you doing tonight? Oh yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Thank you. I was honestly, it was kind of brutal. I was driving home from South Carolina. Traffic was a mess. And then I wasn't exactly mentally with it, I guess, with after dropping Eden off at school. Yeah. Not by myself, at least. That's for sure. How about yourself, man? What's shaking? Anything? How you been? Oh yeah, yep. She hasn't responded to any of my texts except for asking me to Venmo or to get stuff. I'm like, for the love of God, what the? Did we not just like spend a fortune? Yeah, exactly. I don't have any left. That's the only terrible thing. How's your weekend, man? Anything exciting happen in your world? We got the tier break going on. If you're interested at all, if not, no worries. But we do have the international high school and G League spot. Juju Watkins is in the high school for 22-23. Yeah, obviously Wemby. Buzalis is in there. McCain, pre fingernail painting. Yeah, low key are definitely nice, huh? I'm sure it's going to ramp up here once. Has Ava started school yet, or can't remember? Or is it this week coming up? Oh, next week. Okay. And then just jumping right into fall sports, or let me see, or not yet. All right, who wants to keep us rolling, guys and gals? We got some big spots left. Oh, sheesh, only 42. So everybody gets like 3 minutes, and then you get a sub out. Coach doesn't believe in cutting anybody. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate there. Like just especially for the better players. I mean, are they all good? Have you seen them play or scrimmage or anything? I guess you. Oh wow. See, I mean, I'm all for trying to help kids get better, but that's what the rec league is for. And don't take time away from the better players. She's co-ed. Holy moly. $614, welcome in. Guys, we got a hobby, 3 blasters. We still got 2 spots left on tier 1 and 4 spots left on tier 2. If you do hit any of the spots, for those of you just jumping in, it is a tier break. If you hit Maryland, for example, in tier 3, you can either keep Maryland or you can take any of the other tier 3 or tier 4 teams if you're interested. That's how the tier breaks work, at least here in our world. Ripa coming in. All right, thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. Appreciate everybody hanging out and hanging out with me. Ripa coming in, taking one down. All right, here you go. Good luck, buddy. We'll see what you get. See what tier you're in. Oh, Baylor. Baylor's sneaky good. So Baylor is tier 3. You can either keep Baylor or you can take any of the other teams in tier 3 or tier 4. Maryland's nice. Kansas is nice. You got Michigan, Michigan State, Texas, UCLA. UCLA sneaky. You got Kiki Rice in the 22-23. So you got a tier 3. Okay, there you go. Nice. Taking out Texas. Texas. Going to Ripa. That's a nice spot. Let me fix this up here for you. So Texas. There they are. Oh, heck yeah. All right, Texas going to Ripa from tier 3. All right, let's keep this rolling. Still got some great spots left. I mean, 2 in tier 1, 4 in tier 2. I mean, you still got Kansas, Maryland, Baylor, Michigan State, LSU, Michigan. Kayla, welcome in. How are you? Get the tier break going on. Jared Wall, welcome in. Welcome in. So we got the hobby box from this year, 3 blasters from last year. We do have Kayla remembers. Kayla, you got some nice women's chases. Actually international as well, because that's the Juju from 22-23. But let's see what tier you're in. Brigham Young. All right, so you're in. I think I know which way you're going to go here, but so you can either keep Brigham Young if you would like, or you can take any of the tier 4 teams. You got Gonzaga, Oregon, Vandy. You got Michaela Blakes. I think you already know that. Tennessee, yeah, Vandy. Yep. As soon as you hit tier 4, I knew that's where you were going to go. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for popping in. Got Vandy. I'm making a list here just for sorting and packing purposes, but let me clear this out for you. So, all right, there you go. Should show you Vandy there. All right, we're live on the next one. Clutch coming back in. We're due from like here up. The wheel was hooking you guys and gals up earlier. But we still got some real nice spots left. Clutch coming in. Clutch knows the wheel is due. Oh, we called it. All right, so you got that's tier 2, South Carolina. You can take Notre Dame, Arkansas, Alabama if you would like. You can keep South Carolina. You can trade down if none of those teams are of interest to you. But South Carolina, not a bad spot. You also have Notre Dame. Arkansas is real nice. Alabama, you do have Brandon Miller in 22-23, as well as no worries. Take your time. You're in charge, man. Alabama, is monstrous with Mark Sears and Grant Nelson, but then you do have the Brandon Miller there. Obviously, Arkansas, Notre Dame. You get the three ladies in here, and in South Carolina, you got Aaliyah Boston. It's not an easy choice when you have a couple of options like that. Honestly, there's a couple teams in Tier 3 that could make a case for Tier 2. Go Notre Dame. Yeah, I got you. Nice take. That's not as easy as it looks, right? Gigi, hang on 1 second. Let me. I believe so, but let me just double check. Let me write clutch Notre Dame. Let me assign you Notre Dame here on the board. There you go, Tier 2. Yeah. Yep, I understand. Gigi. Let me see. That's on my email. Gigi Jackson, right? Is that Ohio State or? Oh, he's South Carolina. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Yes. Gigi Jackson. So it's Aaliyah Boston, Ashlyn Watkins, and Gigi Jackson in 22-23. Then you got Joyce Edwards, Cam Scott, and Raven Johnson in this year's product. The birds chirp. Welcome in. All right, so guys and gals, we just hit a Tier 2 spot. Actually hit South Carolina on the wheel, but took the Notre Dame spot with Hidalgo, Citron, and Kate Caval. Citron's been killing it for the Mystics. She's been real nice. Critter coming right back. One more. All right, Critter taking it down. Baylor again. So Baylor is a Tier 3 team. You did your choice there. Oh, let me show you the screen there. Auburn. You can keep Baylor, which is not a bad. Baylor always seems to hit in our breaks. You got Georgia, Maryland with Dairy Queen. You got Kansas, which is obviously nice in 24-25. You got Grady Dick in 22-23. LSU, Ohio State, Maryland, Miami, Michigan State. Michigan State has a pretty big checklist. UCLA with Kiki Rice, right? From 22-23. But Baylor is also not a bad spot. Auburn, got you. Yeah, Janai Broom. Nice. Auburn for Critter. Where the heck are they? There they are. All right. Assigned to Auburn there. And we're live on the next one. So we got the field with 33 teams. Definitely a solid spot. I mean, you got Florida, Indiana, Kentucky. You got some big teams in there. St. Louis, Oklahoma State, St. John's, Villanova. You got want to say Cam Whitmore. Let me just double check on that. But yeah, Brandon Slater, Cam Whitmore, Mark Armstrong. Oh, you got Kentucky in there. Chris Livingston, Oscar Tshiebwe. Probably not as big to others as they are to me, but who wants to keep us going? The wheel is due. Two tier 1 teams. We got 3 tier 2 teams. Still some nice tier 3 teams I wouldn't be upset with getting. GJ coming in. Michigan State. Michigan State, solid there. Let me tell you who. You got Jackson Kohler, Jeremy Fears, Jaden Akins, and Xavier Booker is Michigan State. But that is tier 3. So you have Baylor, Georgia, Kansas, LSU, Ohio State, Maryland, Miami, Michigan, UCLA, or you can keep go Kansas. Yep. Nice spot there. They could, I think Kansas, I think there's a handful of tier 3 teams that could easily be up or down a tier. All right, let me fix that for you here in the assignment here. Kansas is off the board. All right, we're live. We are over. Let me see. Yeah, we're over halfway home. Oh, no, we're not. 20, I don't know. I can't do math. We're getting there. With some big spots still live. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Hey, music, welcome in. If you're still in here. Still got the field spot, which you got 33 teams there. I mean, you got Lauren Betts, you got the Kentucky spot, Indiana, Florida. Wyco, welcome in. How we doing? So those are the teams that are left in the tiers. Yeah, Alabama's real nice with Brandon Miller here, and then obviously the plethora of guys on the checklist and this year. Arkansas is always nice in the 24-25. The odds are getting pretty good. I mean, I still can't believe we only got 2 people in the room with the International High School and G League spot. That's a combo spot with Wemby. Juju Buzalis is in there. Jared McKean. GJ coming in. LSU there, excuse me, is a tier 3 team. Definitely not a bad spot there, but you have your choice there with tier 3 or tier 4 if you see anybody that jumps off the page at you. LSU is yours, or you can take any other team in tier 3 or tier 4. Hopefully you can read that clear. If not, let me know. Or if you need me to tell you anybody that's Hunt Dairy Queen. Yep, nice. It's a good spot. Maryland. Going to GJ. All right, let me update that for you here. Maryland is off the board. All right, there we go. Alpha me, welcome in. Jen Rod, welcome back. It's only me and somebody else in the room. Five top spots left, and like I said, you can make a case for a handful of those in Tier 3 to kind of bump up. The way we hit Baylor, I mean, UCLA is not bad. Michigan, there's a couple of ladies spots there. Any good baseball games or anything on tonight? I'm afraid to pull them up on the laptop to make it any slower. Their WNBA, the what do you call it? Came back. Fever came back last night. That's pretty crazy. Akiva Mu, welcome in. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. One hobby, three blasters. Get the tier break going on. Still got some real nice spots left, for sure. Who wants to keep us rolling here? We got still got some nice spots left. So it's a hobby. It's 2 guaranteed autos. We've got 3 blasters. It is the tier break. GJ coming in. I mean, you still got this combo spot up top with the field in tier 1. GJ coming in. Let's see where we're going here. I know, right? Gonzaga. Gonzaga is tier 4. Josu, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Josu. So you got Gonzaga. Actually, not shabby. I mean, you got Drew Timmy over here. Let me see. There was somebody else in Gonzaga that I want to say was it. Oh yeah, Ryan. Oh, that's this year. You got Drew Timmy, Rasir Bolton, Ryan Nimhard, and Steel Venters. Gonzaga. Keep it. Got you. All right, so Gonzaga. All right, we're live. We still got the Alabama, Arkansas, South Carolina in tier 2. We got the International High School G League combo spot in tier 1. Also got the field in tier 1, which is I know it says 32, but we forgot Stanford with Lauren Betts. But 33 teams in the field. In my opinion, still got some real nice teams in tier 3. And then kind of a crapshoot in tier 4. But the Wemby, the international spot with Wemby, I mean, you got Jared McKean, Juju Watkins in the high school spot. In G League, you got Buzelis. Obviously, you got Dame Sarr and Traore over here. So that's a monster spot there. Alabama, you got Brandon Miller. Arkansas, South Carolina. Madden, welcome in. GJ, last try, coming in. I appreciate you hopping in. I mean, GJ coming in. Oh, man, it kind of slow rolled you there, but Alabama's not bad. You do have your choice between, if you don't want to keep Alabama, you can take Arkansas or South Carolina. Keep it? Got you. Nice hit. I don't know how it showed up on your phone or what you're watching on, but on my screen, like it kind of half rolled and came back. But Alabama, nice spot. Alabama to GJ. Heck yeah. You do have you got Iowa earlier. Iowa, Louisville, Kansas, Maryland, Gonzaga, and Bama. Definitely you have some real nice teams for sure. One thing we were thinking about doing, well, there's only one. GJ's in here. You bought a couple of spots. So yeah, exactly. But one of the things we were kind of talking about was having like in the buy it now, like a reset option for $10, when you would get a bonus pack from a hobby box, and then you could get a fresh spin, like almost like a stash or pass type of deal. It's a reset. We're kind of talking about it today. We didn't do it this particular break, but it's something we might do, where if you're not happy with a tier 4, you could still spend tier 4, but and you can only do it one time per purchase or whatever. But I don't know, something we were talking about, since we don't really there's not really a stash or pass option, but you do have kind of like a tier version of a pick your team type of deal. I don't know if anybody would want to do it. I mean, I'm assuming if you hit a tier 4 spot, you'd probably want to do it, but we are almost halfway home. 18 out of 35. I think we are right. 17 left. 17 left, and we got 2 tier 1 spots left with the field. That's 33 teams right down there. I know it's kind of hard to read, but I know it says 32, but we forgot Stanford. And then you also have the Arkansas, South Carolina spot in tier 2. So I mean, that's 4 out of 17 on the odds there. You got Baylor, which is nice. Georgia, Asa Newell. LSU, Ohio State, Michigan, Michigan State, Miami, Bethea, UCLA with Kiki Rice. Definitely some nice spots left. Some nice spots left. Who wants to keep us going? Hey, I gotta find another playlist. Since we're going to, since we're streaming on YouTube as well, we can't play any licensed music or whatever it's called. Let's keep us going. We got we're at the halfway spot, if it's possible, with 35 teams or 35 spots. We still got the big, one of the big spots in my opinion. Jason Wemby, Juju in the high school spot. You got McCain. I mean, you got Dame Sarr and Traore, so it's not like it's a one box or 1 year potential. But who wants to keep us going here? Or who has some friends that they can tag? Or Share the stream. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us, hanging out with me here tonight. Let's see here if I can share it to anybody else. Moose Sloan, welcome in. Or Moose Sloan, welcome in. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys and gals. Still got Arkansas, South Carolina in Tier 2. Still got the International High School G League combo spot. You get all three of those spots. That's Juju, Wemby, Jared McCain, Buzalis. I'm forgetting somebody, but you get the field up there as well. It's 33 teams. You got Arkansas, South Carolina in Tier 2. That's left. Still got some real nice teams in Tier 3, in my opinion. $20 get you a spot. And it's a tier break as well. You can, if you don't like what you get, you can, as long as it's within the same tier or below, you can take that team. Bean, what's up, buddy? Getting ready for school to start up? Or have you already started yet? Oh, start up tomorrow. Okay. And my daughter, Boiling Springs, starts Wednesday. What's up, man? You and your dad been cracking any cards lately? Ripping anything? Or going to, did you go to the show over in, over at the casino? Yeah. It's been kind of slow here the last month or so. Like, not many new releases coming out. Hopefully, Bowman Chrome U football comes out soon for the upcoming season. That'll be real nice. Looking forward to that. But we still got the monster there. International spot, G League high school. Who wants to keep us going here? Anybody? Oh. So we got Arkansas, South Carolina out there. International, the field. All right, let's Catman, welcome in. How we doing? Got a tier break going on if you're interested. Still got some we still got the International G League and high school spot. That's a combo spot. Got the field with 33 teams. 18 bucks will get you a spin. NoHo, welcome in. Dropped it down a couple bucks. I mean, we still got 2 tier 1 teams. So I'm pretty much an idiot, but I just want to get it moving. We still got 2 tier 1 teams left, or spots, I should say, since that's a combo spot there. The field, you get 33 teams. You got Arkansas, South Carolina still alive in tier 2. And still got some real nice spots left in tier 3, in my opinion. But who wants to keep us rolling here? $18 to get you a spin. It is a tier break, so you can get if you're not happy with the team in your tier, you can take a different one if you would like. $17 spots left. Halfway home. Anybody. Tap the screen for the hearts. Share the stream if you got any friends. Share the stream if you don't have any friends. Packer Jacks, welcome in. I know I'm going to mess this up, but Emi D, welcome in. We're doing a tier break here. $18 will get you a spin. It's a hobby box, 3 blasters from 22-23. It's a tier break. If you hit Arkansas, you can either keep Arkansas or take South Carolina or any of the teams below. You just can't move up a tier. So at the international spot, which is the Wemby spot, high school, G League, that's a combo. You got Buzelis, Jared McCain, Juju Watkins in this right here. In that particular spot. The field is 33 teams. Who wants to keep us going here? $18 a spin. Women on Tops, how are you? Thank you so much for the Mal Swanson card. Appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. Still got that right here. And this is pretty sweet too. Thank you. How was the national for you? Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. So Women on Tops, you'll probably like this. We have it's a tier break. So if you hit Arkansas, you can either keep Arkansas or you can trade them for South Carolina, or you can go to tier 3 or tier 4. But South 22-23, you got South Aaliyah Boston. Oh, UCLA, nice. You got Kiki Rice there, but that's tier 3. So you can take Baylor, Georgia, LSU, Ohio State, Miami, Michigan State, or keep UCLA. Kiki Rice is on UCLA in 22-23. So your call. You can either keep UCLA, you can take any of the teams in tier 3, or if anybody in tier 4 floats your boat, you can take them as well. So let me know if you yeah, it's not exactly easy, huh? I mean, you got You got Michigan there with Swords. LSU. Let me see. 22-23. Let me flip over to the screen here. Let me see. Michigan. Yeah, Silas Swords is the only lady option there. You have Anissa Morrow, and that's actually LSU is only 24-25. UCLA, you got Amari Bailey, Kiki Rice, Tiger Campbell, and Trent Perry. Kiki Rice is nice. I'll keep UCLA. Yeah, well, I appreciate you hopping in for sure. Thank you for popping in and always supporting us. Definitely appreciate you. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. How long are you over there for? Did you just did you just get there or till 8:30? Wow. Till the end of the month. That's awesome. Did you just get there or have you been over there for some time now? And just to give you oh, that is awesome. Been there for 3 days. So do you get to I mean, obviously I know it's sports related with the Rugby World Cup, but do you get to do any sightseeing and stuff while you're in England there as well? As a team or as a individual a little bit? And just to give you a heads up, Juju Watkins is in the high school spot. So this is a combo spot right here. You got Wembenyama, you got Juju Watkins, a couple other guys, Buzalis, Jared McCain from Duke. He's in the high school spot. So not a bad chase there. Just give me a heads up. You know, you've supported and always hopping in, so I definitely appreciate that. Just give me a heads up if you weren't sure who was in that spot. That's super cool. So, are you coaching at all, or because I know you coach like a club team or something, right? Over here, you're just there as a athletic supporter, upper management, the assistant to the assistant. Oh, that's awesome, though. Super cool. You could probably make your own game worn patches then, huh? Just lose a jersey and other than what was it like the Topps Chrome Olympic set with um shoot Mayer, I think is that how you say your name? Maher. I don't know any other rugby players at all, so that's probably on me. I should probably study up on that, huh? Yeah, Alana, or how do you say it? Yeah, yep, that's exactly who I was thinking of. Alona, Mitten State Collectibles, welcome in. Michigan and Michigan State are still live. I don't know if that's the Mitten State or not, but sounds like it should be. Looks like it might be with the lakes in there. There's a tier break. So who are the college All Americans? Like, okay, yeah, no worries, no worries. I appreciate you popping in. Appreciate you supporting and jumping in. You'll get the notification when we start, but we're getting there. All right, guys and gals, dropped it down to $18. Yeah, no worries. What is it over there? It's like I should know this. You're like 6 hours ahead, right? Hobby Hub, welcome in. Holy moly, 2:30. Welcome in, guys. We got a 24-25 hobby, 22-23 on the three blasters, and we're doing a tier break. We still got some big spots left. Not going to lie. We got 16 to go. And this is all one spot right here. International High School and G League. You got Wemby. You got Juju Watkins. Jared McCain. You got Buzelis. Definitely some big names in that spot. In addition to Dame Sarr and Traore. You got the field, which is 33 teams, including Stanford with Lauren Betts. You got Kentucky in there. Definitely some nice chases in that. St. Louis, Indiana, Illinois. GJ coming in. GJ knows the wheel is due. Brigham Young, Tier 4. Oregon, Syracuse, Tennessee, Brigham Young, or Memphis? Taking Syracuse. Yep. I mean, that's not Syracuse. Not a bad spot. All right, Syracuse is assigned. And there we go. Syracuse, you have Donovan Freeman. He always hits, it seems. Judah Mintz in 22-23. Yeah, Freeman's definitely a nice chase. GJ coming right back. Real last one. Oh, come on. Memphis. You got Oregon, Tennessee, Brigham Young, or Memphis in the Tier 4. Yeah, I know. Oregon. Yeah, not bad spot there. Yeah, I mean, at least, that's the, at least if you hit a Tier 3, it's not terrible. I mean, you got Baylor, LSU, Michigan State. All right, let me see here. Memphis. And you want Oregon. There they are. All right, Oregon is assigned, and we're good. We're live. SNY Rob, welcome in. How we doing? Doing a tier break. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got 14 spots left. You got the field, which is 33 teams. You got the international Wemby high school and G League, which is all one spot. And that's Juju's first in the high school spot. You got Jared McCain in there, Buzelis, not to mention Traore and Sarr. That is a monster spot. You got Arkansas. And if you know us, we definitely pull Boogie. You got South Carolina, which has Aaliyah Boston, Ashlyn Watkins, Gigi Jackson. You got Raven Johnson and Joyce Edwards. So it's tier 2. So if you hit Arkansas in tier 2, you don't have to. You can keep Arkansas, or you can take South Carolina, or you can take one of the teams below. So that's how that works there. Or vice versa. If you hit South Carolina and you want Arkansas, you can. It's a tier break, so you can pick whatever tier you hit in or below. Kawhi, welcome in. How you been? 614, welcome in. But we still got the Wemby spot still live. Critter coming in. I mean, that is a monster potential spot right there. If you hit it and it something produces from the boxes. Critter coming in. Sheesh. Critter hitting Memphis. That is tier 4. The good news is the tier 4 spots are dwindling away. Bad news is I'm sure you guys don't want to be hitting them. So it's your choice. All the other tier 4 teams are hit there. You got Brigham Young, Memphis, or Tennessee. If you need me to let you know who's on the checklist, let me know. Or let me see, Memphis is Kendrick Davis and PJ Haggerty. Tennessee, yep. I was going to say Tennessee is probably the better of those particular ones. All right, Tennessee. All right, so Tennessee is now assigned, and we're live on the next one. We are slowly but surely getting there. I appreciate everybody hanging out. The wheel started off hot, didn't it? For those of you that, it went UConn, USC, Purdue, Duke, North Carolina, Iowa, Rutgers. Those were the first 2, 4, 6, 7 spins. And now we're down to, we got 13 left. We got 4 monsters, in my opinion. Honestly, I would include probably Baylor in there, Michigan State. Gosh, definitely some nice spots. You got 1 hobby, 3 blasters. Card Vader, welcome in. How we doing tonight? And it is a tier break. So if you hit the field and you don't want the 33 teams in the field, you can take the International High School G League spot. Same thing with if you hit South Carolina and you want Arkansas, you can take Arkansas, vice versa. There's only 2 tier 4 teams left. You got a handful of nice tier 3 teams left. Like I said, 1 hobby, so there's going to be 2 autos here. And then we got the 3 blasters with the International High School and G League spots still live. That's Wemby, Juju, Jared McCain, Buzelis. Scoot Henderson's in there. Colin Chandler. Mikey Williams. I knew I was forgetting a couple of names. Critter coming in. Critter said, I can't go out on Tennessee. Last one. All right, Critter coming in. Carter Mama entered the room, so it's going to be a monster. Michigan, not bad. So you have Michigan. That's a tier 3 spot. You can either keep Michigan with Silas Swords. I think there's Jet Howard. Hunter Dickinson, that's the other one. Hunter Dickinson, Jet Howard, and Silas Swords. Keep that? Okay, got you. All right, so Michigan going to Critter. Nice. And we're live on the next one. And we still have Clutch coming in. Still got the monster spot there with International High School G League. Like I said, that's Juju Watkins first. You got Wemby, Sarr, Traore. You got Jared McCain in there as well. Buzelis. Definitely a big. Honestly, you could probably make 2 different spots out of that, in my opinion. But that's a monster spot if you hit it and the boxes produce. Memphis or Brigham Young? Clutch, I'm sorry, man. I know. Memphis or Brigham Young? Memphis, you have, what did we say? Kendrick Davis or PJ Haggerty. Brigham Young, you got Catchings in 22. I'm sorry. Mama says Memphis. You said Brigham Young. Give them both. That's not really a bad idea, to be honest with you. But I don't want to get I don't want to get an email from corporate. Clutch says Brigham Young, I guess. So Brigham Young is only live in 24, and that's Cannon Catchings. I mean, he's got a lot of inserts for sure. That's probably where I would go as well. Okay. Yeah, he's actually solid in my opinion. So that's going to Clutch, Brigham Young. Let me change that for you. Oh, let me change that here for you quick. So the good news is, guys and gals, there's only one Tier 4 team left. Bad news is, if you hit it, you got to keep it. But I don't think you can really go wrong with any of the other spots. And we're live. We have Mama coming in, so something from like here up is gonna go Tier 2 or Tier 1. South Carolina's a nice chase. You got Arkansas. Get the field with 33 teams. And the other nice thing is if you hit, yeah, I know, right? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Carter Mama. Okay, Georgia. So that's Tier 3. You have, let's see if you go with where I think you might go, but you got Baylor, Georgia, LSU, Ohio State, Miami, Michigan State. Yep, that's exactly where I thought you were going to go. That's one of your sneaky spots, right? Baylor for Mama. How's your ankle doing? Well, that's good news. Oh, you have COVID? What the? All right, so let me assign you Baylor. And we're alive. How in the heck did you get COVID? Do your kids or Travis have it? Really? Well, I was in South Carolina dropping my daughter off at college, so I didn't get on whatnot. Really? That wouldn't surprise me. Just being in the hospital like that. Ooh, Ohio State, another Tier 3 spot. So Ohio State. You also have Michigan State, LSU, Georgia, or Miami. LSU, got you. LSU going to Carter Mama. Update my sheet here for sorting purposes. Oh shit. Yeah, well, Pawpaw was in here earlier, and yeah, we were talking about how you guys have been on a tear lately. And was that in Champ's room? You hit the coop. I think I saw it on Instagram or something. The Card Hound, welcome in. TikTok. That's nuts. I saw a picture of it somewhere. I can't remember. Maybe Travis put it on the Facebook page or something. Oh, look at you. There you go. That's probably the one you want. That's the one to want. Nice hit. I told you. I said that's the spot. All right, let me fill this in here quick. So we got international, high school, G League, and I know it's on the sheet there, but or on the website for sorting. Okay, I don't have to change anything out there. Um, let's do this. Drop down to $15. We were getting there. We got 8 teams left. I mean, you got the field, which is a 33 spots. You got Stanford, Kentucky. Um, you got Villanova, St. John's. Definitely some big spots in there. But I mean, you still got so that's the field. You got Arkansas, South Carolina still live. Blues coming in. Look at you. All right, so you pretty much you can take the beautiful thing is with tier breaks, you can keep the field, which is 33 teams because we forgot Stanford. But you can also take anything below if you would like. So it's pretty much pick your team. You can keep the field, or you can go Arkansas, South Carolina. Keep it. Yep, got you. Blues keeping the field. For $15. Can't beat that. All right, let's keep it. Let's finish it off here. We are down to 7 to go. Arkansas, South Carolina. South Carolina is real nice. You got Aaliyah Boston, Ashlyn Watkins, Gigi Jackson, and then not to mention the Raven Johnson, Joyce Edwards over here. Definitely a nice. We got 2 tier 2 teams. You got Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan State, Miami, and then you get the Memphis spot as well. I'll tell you what. Let's move Memphis to tier 3. So if you hit Memphis, you can take any of the other. You can take any of the tier 3 teams if you would like. So that make it a little more. What do you call it? Palatable. I don't even know if that's a word. All right, who wants to keep us going? We are down to 7. Arkansas, South Carolina still live in tier 2. Pretty much if you hit either one of those 2 teams, it's pick your team for anybody you want. We're down to 7, and that's what we got left. Kind of hard to read, but Arkansas, South Carolina in tier 2, and then we moved Memphis up to tier 3. So if you do hit Memphis, you can keep them or take Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan State, or Miami, whichever one you want. But we are down to 7 spots left. Philly, what's up, buddy? How you been? Welcome in. 7 spots to go, $15 a spin. Philly, we got and anybody else just jumping in? We got Arkansas and South Carolina still live. You got Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan State, Miami in tier 3. And I moved Memphis up to tier 3, so you're not stuck with Memphis if that's not who you want. That's what we got left. We're down to 7 to go. I mean, South Carolina, you got Aaliyah Boston, Gigi Jackson, and Ashlyn Watkins in 22-23. Then you get a couple of ladies and Cam Scott in 24. Arkansas always seems to hit. And in 22-23, I do believe there's Jordan Walsh. Yeah, you got Anthony Black, Jordan Walsh, Nick Smith Jr. So Arkansas is not a bad spot either. Thank you for the share, Carter Mama. Appreciate you. We're getting there. So Carter Mama, is that why Carter Boys was doing the live stream the other night? Excuse me. Were you not even? Is that when you had? Was that during the no voice? Yep. So many jokes, but I will be quiet and not get myself in trouble because I'm sure Travis may or may not have said stuff that got himself in trouble. Okay. M. Florenzo, welcome in. Circle Track, how are we doing tonight? We're down to 7 spots to go. It's a tier break. If you hit Arkansas, you can either keep Arkansas or take South Carolina, vice versa. We did move Memphis into tier 3, so you're not so you have options there if you hit Memphis. But we got a hobby and 3 blasters. And we are ripping. We are down to 7 spots to go. So we got Arkansas and South Carolina, 2 main chases here that's left out of the 7. Pretty good odds to hit one of those 2 spots. Alex, welcome in. Who wants to keep us going here, guys and gals? We're close, super close. 7 to go. All right. There we go. For some reason, it didn't want to start. 7 to go. And we still have Arkansas, South Carolina still live in Tier 2. South Carolina is a big spot there with Aaliyah Boston, Ashlyn Watkins in 22-23. $15 will get you a shot. Actually, I mean, if you're chasing South Carolina, you got 2 shots. Because if you hit Arkansas, you can either keep them or go for Tier 2 South Carolina. And if you hit Memphis, they're now in Tier 3, so you can take any of those other 4 teams if you would like. But we are 7 spots away, and we're ripping. 1 hobby from this year, 3 blasters from 22-23. How about, why is this? Oh, there we go. $12. Let's just fill this bad boy up. $12, 7 spots to go. Pretty good odds to hit South Carolina or Arkansas, if that's what you want. South Carolina is a nice spot for the ladies chasing. $12 a spin. We are down to 7 to go. Anybody? How much for the rest? Oh, sheesh. Let's see. How many? We got 7, and I ran it at 12. If you want to do, let me see. You want to do? I'm running at 12. There's 7 left. If you do 70, anybody want to do 70 for close it out? I mean, that'd be $10 a spot. That's nuts with or at least I don't know. Maybe it isn't. But 70 to close. That'd be $10 a spot. So you got South Carolina, Arkansas, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan State. I'm just not good with that kind of math, trying to figure that out. But I mean, I was running them at 12. 70 to close it out would be $10 a spot. If anybody's interested, or you can risk it on the wheel. Does that sound fair or no? I don't know. Right, I'll write that on here. If anybody's interested, if not, no worries. But that is an option. Yeah, no worries. All right, so 70 to close. If anybody wants it, I mean, we are right there. 7 spots to go, and 2 of them are South Carolina and Arkansas. In addition to, you got Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan State, Miami, and Memphis. A bunch of M's in there. And if somebody does roll the dice hits either South Carolina or Arkansas, obviously Similar to what we've been doing there as it's been going down with the tiers, but still got two decent ones left, in my opinion. If not Georgia, Michigan State's solid. Jaleel Bethea always seems to hit. Get Jelani Cambridge for Ohio State. But we are right there, close. Anybody want to take a shot at $12 a spin? Yeah, Arkansas, South Carolina, Georgia, Ohio State, Miami, Michigan State. I did bump Memphis up to tier 3. So if you did hit Memphis, you can take your pick from a tier 3 team. Just that's what that means right there. So you're not stuck with Memphis if you hit them or don't want them. We got 7 teams left. And that's what we got going on. Super close. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could probably do something like that. No, I'm trying to. I mean, that might not be a bad option with the. I mean, there's only 7 left. All right, let's do that. See, Carter Mama's like the brains in the rooms. Let's just do. Oh, I know. We'll just do stash or pass. Stash or pass. No, I would never do. I would never do anything like that. You know me better than that. You always try and keep it moving. Stashing or passing. Here's your spin. Ohio State. Pass. Got you. All right, here you go. South Carolina. Look at Carter Mama. Carter Mama just comes right in and crushes the wheel. Carter Mama for South Carolina. That's a nice hit right there. Oh, you got South Carolina, right? Or you want the tier? You rather want? No, which one do you want? You hit South Carolina. You want South Carolina? You can keep South Carolina. You want Arkansas? Because of the name or what? Yeah. I mean, what kid doesn't want yeah. What middle school kid or younger? Actually, who am I kidding? What grown adult doesn't like Boogie? So Arkansas is off the board. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. But do you still have the Boogie that you hit with us? All right, stash or pass, guys and gals, if anybody's interested. We're down to 6. You might have sold it, but you had it on your single show the one night. It's the 101. Wasn't that you? The gold vinyl Boogie? We're just doing stash or pass. South Carolina is still live. It should have our 409 sticker on it. Yeah, because I think you hit the 101. I know, right? I know you've got the wall of fame there. All right, women on top's coming in. This feels like a long 20 seconds. All right, women on top. So you got Michigan State. Would you like to keep Michigan State or pass on them to chase South Carolina? Passing on them. Got you. All right, here you go. Good luck. Memphis. Women on Tops has helped. She took one for the team there. Women on Tops taking out Memphis. The grenade. I rely on the next one. Stashing or passing. We are down to. Let me see. How can I do this easier? If I write them like this, maybe. So we got South Carolina, Georgia, Miami, Ohio State, and Michigan State. All right, so this is what we got left. I'm just going to take this away so it's not as crazy. So you got a stash or pass. We are down to those 5 teams. Hopefully everybody can read my writing. That says South Carolina, not, you know. So women on tops, if it's 2:30 in the morning over there, and well, probably 3 o'clock in the morning now over in England, what time do you have to get up for, like, what time do your managerial duties start for the women's national rugby team? 7? Holy moly. Can you function on 4 hours of sleep? Yeah, I was just gonna say, are you still in like jet lag or whatever? How do you do that? I know. Yeah. That's your ladies' superpowers, right? One of them, one of the many. Caffeine, get all hopped up. Do the athletes do that as well then? I mean, like, oh yeah, sheesh. Is that because you're sick or just yeah, no, I said rugby, right? Yeah, she's over in England. Like she coaches a club team over here in the States, but then um she helps out them with Team USA. Or this I guess is like college all Americans. I don't know. She can explain it better. Carter Mama, have you ever been into any of Women on Top's shows? She's got some amazing women's cards. Not just basketball, like soccer, tennis, like yeah, I was gonna say you were at the World Cup. That's pretty awesome. Are you gonna be like the team manager for the Olympic team too, Anne Marie? Yeah, Peggy Buckets. Nod to Carter Mama or nod to me with Team USA for the Olympics when it's in the United States. Wilmat, welcome in. Or Wilma T. Oh yeah? Oh, that's awesome. Super cool. Out in LA, right? All right, guys and gals, who wants to jump in? We got 5 spots left. South Carolina, Georgia, Miami, Ohio State. 50 bucks to close. I mean, that'd be $10 a spot. I'll put in 50 to close if anybody wants. That'd be $10 a team. We got 5 spots left, and one of them is South Carolina. Anybody? All right, let's just do. I'll tell you what. We are close. We have. Holy moly, 4 sport athlete. Let's go. I was just gonna say, like, which one did you take next level? Is rugby your favorite? Like, is that your? I mean, obviously, if you're man, but I mean, you said about softball too. Christy Pierce, rugby and softball. Are you two? They don't have that down in Virginia. Guys, down to 5 spots to go. South Carolina, Georgia, Miami, Ohio State, Michigan State. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, out in the sticks. You do have a stash or pass. Tractor pulls. Holy moly. You must be out in the sticks then. That's pretty cool, though. I guess. Demolition derbies? You see, like, Arthur Fonzarelli out there? And who was that? Like, I'm showing my age here with Happy Days. St. Clay Kid, welcome in. Yeah, Happy Days back in the day. Remember when, who was that? The, somebody brothers, like, I don't know. They were ganging up on the Fonz. Yeah, the Fonz and the one girl that he was like, yeah. Yep. I can't do it justice, so I'm not gonna say the like his tagline there. But all right, guys and gals, we got it. Let's just do $10 a spin. I'll take down the closing price, but we got to and you do get a stash or pass. Stash or pass. You do get a stash or pass here. Oh, guess you can't really read that, huh? Yeah, that was a classic. I always used to watch Happy Days way back in the day. $10 a spin, you get a stash or pass. We are down to 5 to go. Nobody wants any of these 5 teams, or at least take a shot at them, and we rip. Anybody? Stash or pass for $10. South Carolina is still on the board. They're pretty good odds. Miami with Bethea, right? Get Ohio State. Michigan State's nice. Decent checklist between the both years. Critter coming in. Critter's either Ohio State. You want to stash on them or? Oh, mercy. Passing on them. How are you, sir? Georgia going to Critter. Georgia's off the board. How are you, Travis? South Carolina's still live. Price, welcome in. Carter Mama coming back. Hornets Collectibles, welcome in. All right, Carter Mama with the Stasher Pass. On the U, Jaleel Bethea. Let's see if they have anybody. No, it's not in. Yeah, Cavender twins were 23-24, and this is 22-23. All right, here we go. Good luck. Michigan State. Michigan State off the board. Women on Top's coming in. First off, how is there no fight? Because you got pretty good odds since it's a Stasher Pass. And Women on Top, I mean, you got Jelani Cambridge as well. Isn't Ohio State your squad? So you got pretty good odds to hit one of the ones you want. Ohio State. You gonna stash that? Or risk it for the biscuit on South Carolina? You got a 50-50 shot, right? Yeah, you got to risk it for the biscuit. Oh, she does. All right, here you go. Good luck. 50-50 shot. Hey, it pays off. Let's go. I think that was definitely the play right there, because I think you can probably circle back now and scoop Ohio State. All right, so you got South Carolina there. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Down to two. Down to two. Which one do you want? Just want to pick your team for $10. I mean, a Stasher Pass, that's exactly what it is, right? Miami or Ohio State? That's what we got left. Miami or Ohio State? Dang it, what the heck? Anybody. We'll rip. Oh, he did? That's awesome. That is definitely one of my stops if I ever get to a national. All right, guys and gals, here we go. $1. Pick your team for $1. Miami or Ohio State? $1. Critter at 5. Clutch at 7. Miami or Ohio State? Which way is Clutch going? Clutch going to Ohio State. The U. You just do it that way. All right, so this is for Miami. Julio Bethea. And we rip. She might have passed out. We're live at $1 for the U. I know, because he took Ohio. Wait, what? Right? Yeah, clutched at Ohio State. Yeah. So Critter taking down the U. Watch, there's gonna be a Julio Bethea in there for $1. Nice take. All right, we filled it. Let's go. Thank you everyone for the fill. Let me do this. Announce that we are breaking. Yeah, I know, right? And then let me sort this alphabetically so I can call off the hits. All right, let's do this. Let me open up the blasters first. We'll go blasters, and then we'll go hobby. Make sure everybody can still see everything. Does everybody like the tier style break? I think tomorrow night we might do regular. What do you call it? The old school, kind of like we were doing at the end there, just the spin and stash your pass. I like the tier breaks. It's just it kind of gives you some options if you don't like who you hit, depending on what tier you're in. I definitely like it. It's just hasn't quite caught on yet. All right, here we go. Let's go. We got everybody can see everything. Hopefully, I'll go. Let's go one stack at a time here. We'll do first blaster here. Good luck, everybody. Appreciate the fill. All the teams should be assigned to you, so you should be able to see in purchased, I think, who you have. I will obviously call off the big hits. Oh, you know what? Let me tag. I'm supposed to tag blues for you. I did it. I did the start breaking, so that should have. The blues asked me to tag him up. Oh, he's already here. All right, perfect. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We got Jalen Wilson, Colin Chandler. He's at Kentucky right now. He started out at Brigham Young. Lauren Betts, nice hit. That goes to the field. Nice hit, Stanford. Chris Murray for Iowa. Devin Carter on the pink. We got Will Richardson, Anthony Black, Bruce Thornton, Tyrese Hunter, Seth Trimble for Carolina, Julian Phillips, Ayanna Patterson going to UConn, Mark Armstrong for Nova, Khalif Battle for Temple, Sky Clark, Illinois, Odukale. I got Villanova. I think that's Cam Whitmore. Yep, on the throwback. Khalif Battle, Jaden Zachary. How about a Juju? Let's go. Juju, that is the high school spot. Let me start a stack there. And that is a base, but we will still sleeve that up. Nice hit to the high school international G League spot, which was Carter Mama. Let's get some ink of that. We got Jordan Walsh, Devin Carter, Ayanna Patterson on the pink. These are not numbered. They're the Blaster exclusives. We got Anthony Black. How about Brandon Miller, nice at Alabama, on the skyscraping. Drew Teme. Adam Flagler for Baylor. Ryan Nemhard. Kamari Lands. Jerace Walker. Hansel Emmanuel. And then Mark Armstrong on the pink as well. So those will, I'll definitely go back through and probably missed a refractor or something in there. Yeah, another Juju. Another Juju on the base. Stay hot Juju spot. So Juju's going, this is the high school spot in 22-23. Not sure what her bases are going for, but I'm sure if you grade them up, it should be pretty decent. Assuming they look clean when you get them. I don't really have a good eye for that. The two base Jujus off the rip. All right, here we go. Jalen Bridges for Baylor. Akpara for Ohio State. How about Aaliyah Boston? There you go, South Carolina. South Carolina, that was women on tops. I thought so. I couldn't remember. Jordan Hawkins, Khalif Battle for Temple. You got Colin Chandler, Darren Holmes for Dayton, Adam Flagler. That's the refractor. Mark Mitchell, Duke, Will Richardson, Jalen Wilson. Yeah, we got something backwards here. This gonna be some ink, or what is this? Nick Smith Jr. I think that's Arkansas, right? Oh, let's go. Arkansas with some ink. Got a little blaster ink here, guys and gals. I said Arkansas. Arkansas was kind of late too, weren't they? Arkansas, I think that was Carter Mama. Yeah, Carter Mama. Dude, that's a pretty nice little signature there. Heck yeah. Congrats on that. You got Makai Ashton Langford, Ayanna Patterson on the pink again. Julian Phillips, Arterio Morris on the throwback for Texas. Jalen Hood Shafino going to Indiana. Ashlyn Watkins. A couple nice South Carolina ladies here. Odukale, Seth Trimble, Zion Cruz, Katie Johnson, Paul Mark Armstrong for Nova. Yeah, Sky Clark for Illinois. Nick Smith Jr., there he is on the skyscraping insert. Kyle Lofton for Florida. I think that's the field as well. Anthony Black. Jaden Zachary. Trace Jackson Davis. Mikey Williams going to the high school international G League spot. And PJ Hall going to Clemson, which is the field as well. Let's leave up Ashlyn Watkins and Leah Boston for sure. Her and Caitlin Clark make a nice little combo there out for the Fever. All right, last blaster. Well, let's find a Caitlin, Wemby. We hit some ink there, which is pretty solid. Need some color or another auto or something out of this blaster. Guys and gals, after the show, if you don't mind, bookmark our upcoming shows, or during the show, I guess. You can go into the profile or whatever, if you don't mind. Appreciate the fill and appreciate everybody hanging with us, hanging with me. It's always fun. All right, looks like we got some aqua in there. All right, here we go. Last blaster, then we get into the hobby. Akpara. Hey, there she is. Let's go. Iowa spot. GJ. base Caitlin. We'll put Caitlin and Juju over there. All right, we got Rasir Bolton for Gonzaga. Alamir Dawes, Keyshawn Bartholomew going to Oregon on the pink. Avery Anderson, DeJuan Harris Jr., Jared McCain. There you go, Duke. How about a refractor version of him and then a base one? And I said Duke. I apologize. That's going to the high school spot. International High School and G League is for Jared McCain. Jalen Washington, Arterio Morris, Lauren Betts, nice at Stanford on the base. It's going to the field spot. Chris Murray, Tiger Campbell. You got Braden Slater, Nick Smith Jr. On the insert. Bruce Thornton, Tyrese Hunter, Hunter Dickinson, Tyrese Proctor. And how about Adam Flagler? What do we always say? We hit something for Baylor all the time. Adam Flagler on the Aqua, and that is out of 299. Going to Baylor. We got Mark Armstrong for Nova. Oh, there we go. Nice little pink refractor or pink insert. Blaster exclusive. Nice. A little Caitlin on the pink. Put her front and center. Spot paid, GJ. Marcus Sasser. Shibwe. Got Derek Lively on the skyscraping. Ayanna Patterson. Khalil Ware. Well, Lively. Devin Carter. Khalif Battle. And Amari Bailey on the pink. Yeah, solid blaster there. She's got Lauren Betts on the base. We have Jared McCain. This is the refractor. It's going to the high school spot, but he's pretty good. Pre-nail painting. It must have been one of his classes he took at Duke. Sandwiched in between underwater basket weaving and spelling Coach Cruncher Nutskis, or however you say his name. How to spell it. I kid because I care. Just trying to get Carter Mama and Carter Boys all riled up over there. They got me on mute, I guess. Or they're not paying attention. Will Slow, welcome back in. Sun Devil, what's up, buddy? Oh. Hopefully he's not getting sick. I said to Jared McCain, oh, there you go. Speaking of Duke, I showed the Jared McCain, and I zoomed in on his fingernails. It was before. I said it was pre fingernail painting. And I said that must have been one of the classes he took at Duke, sandwiched in between underwater basket weaving and how to spell Coach Cruncher Nutski's name. I don't know. I was just trying to be funny, but apparently I am not. Anissa Morrow for LSU. We got Riley Kugel on the X Factor. Crickets. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Ngangba Dookie. Bethea. Dylan Harper. They say Rutgers. We got Prince Ali. That's on the blue hobby inserts there. Kate Caval for Notre Dame. Mark Sears. Justice Carlton. Man, we got Dragon Scale right off the rip. It's going to be some ink. Vandy. Come on, have some ink. This is going to be Michaela Blake's. Vandy was Kayla. Bang, let's go. Get Carlton in there? Yeah, that's Kayla. Bang. That is out of 150. Is she in here? Yeah, it's beautiful. I got to get a auto of hers. she is definitely next, in my opinion. Yep, I was just getting ready to tag her up, but thank you. Nice hit for sure. Can't tell you what. We know we got two Caitlins there, but gotta have Michaela front and center as well. All right, we got Cambridge, Shelstad, Lil Penny. How about Cambridge on the social studies there? Insert Robert Wright III, Raven Johnson. We got Nick Boyd, Traore, nice hit international spot. Asa Newell, Cam Scott, Ahmad Noel. How about Audi Crooks? Audi Crooks and Fletcher. He's 6'9" with the fro. And Audi is big time. I would not want to have to run through a screen of hers. Oh, out of 24 color match. Nice. 24. That's the Breaker's Delight exclusive, right? The gold and black. Out of 24. There's Audi on the base right there. Is that the one you're talking about, Clutch? Oh yeah. Yeah, especially with black and gold like that. Those are sweet. All right, stack number 2. Already hit a Michaela Blake's on the blue Dragon Scale auto. Let's keep it rolling here. We got some aqua here, a couple inserts, maybe a blue there. All right, see what we got. Jaden Dunn, Grant Nelson, Aiden Sherrill, RJ Jones, Silas Swords, nice at Michigan. We got Cam Jones from Marquette. Oh, Malawatch. Excuse me. Malawatch on the aqua. Nice hit Duke. Wrong one, though, I guess, maybe. I don't know. He's still going to be a stud, I think. Is that $2.99? Yep. Hard to see there. Nice hit Duke. Duke was Tarangos. Tarangos with the Dookie spot with put him behind Cooper there. Just can't really see it, huh? All right, McKinley Randolph, Scotty Middleton, Caravan. Yeah. Okay. Kennedy Smith on the X Factor first. We got Robbie Avila, Miles Kelly, Solomon Ball. Man, how about Malawatch on the X Factor Flash? It's a sharp looking insert. I love those. Haven't seen that in a minute. Trent Perry, PJ Haggerty, Hendricks. This is going to be out of the heck? Oh, it's here. All right. I don't know. Campus Icons. Donovan Freeman. Didn't we say? Oh, no, we were saying Jaleel Bethea, huh? But still, Syracuse. That was late, wasn't it? Syracuse was GJ. That's out of 150. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? That would be sick. It's been a minute since we've pulled a super. Well, let's get one. We've got a full case. We got to find one somewhere. Let's have it be in this one. Although you probably jinxed it there by asking where Kentucky is in this product. Prince Ali, there's Audi on the base. AJ Storr, Donovan Freeman on the base icons, and then McNeely. So you got the numbered icons and then the base one there. I know. Yeah, I don't. Isn't there a kid coughing in the background, or when do your kids start back at school? Oh, they started last week? Nice. My daughter starts Wednesday. They were here for high school. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. I should get her to be taking Sun Devil's ready to send every child back possible. All right, we got Isaiah Evans, Flory Badunga, Joyce Edwards, nice X Factor, South Carolina on the first. Here's we finally hit one Knipple. We need a matching Knipple. Keyshawn Gilbert, Jonas Adu, Trent Perry on the Carolina Blue, going to UCLA. Oh man, you get every school covered then, right? Aiden Sherrill, Layden Blocker. We got Green Dragon Scale coming up here. Liam McNeely for UConn. Baylor. What do we always say? Don't sleep on Baylor. Man, let's go. Out of 75 with the Go Bears. Robert Wright the third. That's a nice one to get. Let's go. Oh yeah. I know, right? I haven't seen any like that, especially at least out of 75. Yeah, green color match. Heck yeah, that's sick. Robert Wright the third. Go Bears. I know. That's what I was thinking. Clutch. Man, it's yeah, I know, right? I was gonna say Michaela Blake's two Dragon Scales. I mean, I don't know how often does that happen. And then you got the bonus in the blaster. Got Billy Richmond there for Arkansas, Jamari McDowell, Uncle Dennis, Robert Wright the third on the facilitators, Hannah Hidalgo. You got Taman Lipsy, Ryan Nemhard, Donovan Freeman on the X Factor, Jordan Lee. There you go, Texas. Carter Knox, Michaela Blake's on the base, Jaleel Bethea, the U, very last team for $1 on the flash insert, and Kanan Catchings. There you go on the Brigham Young. I do like these. Yeah, I know, right? I do like those flash inserts. All right, last stack. We have hit 2 autos. Maybe we'll get a bonus. Who knows? If we hit a Kahuna or something. Or if we hit a super, that'd be sick. Nice Sarah Strong there on the top of that pack. All right, now Carter Mama got me fired up. We gotta pull a super. All right, well, we got a purple. Then looks like an Icons insert. We got Omarui, Botang, Billy Richmond, Steel Venters, Langston Love, Sonia Citron. Hey, how about Silas Swords? I said Michigan. That's out of $3.99 on the purple. I said Michigan. Really? Yeah, that was kind of a late one there too, right? Michigan was Critter. Towards like the last third of the break. Nice hit, Michigan. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the ladies. Janai Broom. You got Xavier Booker, Kylan Boswell. How about a Dairy Queen? Nice hit, Maryland on the X Factor first. Diamond Johnson, Sarah Strong. You got Jeremy Fears. How about Darion Reed for Alabama on the Social Studies X Factor? Let's leave him up. Simeon Wilcher. There's a boogie. Dame Saar. Bethea for the U on the Social Studies insert. We got Michi Johnson, TJ Bamba, Deshaun Harris Smith. How about Citron? I said Notre Dame on the Icons. And right behind her, Kaylee Heckle for Southern Cal. Yeah, nice ladies definitely represented here tonight. Is she gonna? I mean, she's giving Paige Beckers a run for her money for the Rookie of the Year, right? In my opinion, at least. I don't know if she'll win it. Just she's definitely the Peggy Buckets is definitely the more popular player. The Blasters for 22-23, I think they are like $60 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Let's do a little recap here of the hits. I mean, we had some pretty decent ones here. Yeah, that's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. I mean, you'll see here with the well, you were here the whole time, but 2 Jujus, 2 Caitlins, bonus auto. We had a Cooper on the base. We had Jared McCain on the refractor. Jared McCain on the base. That's going to the high school spot. Aaliyah Boston. We had Donovan Freeman. That's out of 150 on the icons. Flagler is out of 299. Malawatch is also out of 299. Silas Swords out of 399. Do the base ones here. We had a Juju and another Juju. Both of those were base, but still nice Bowman Chrome U firsts for Juju. Caitlin on the pink blaster insert, blaster exclusive, and then a Caitlin base. So nice hits Iowa there. We had a bonus auto on the blaster. Nick Smith Jr. on the auto for Arkansas. Michaela Blakes is out of 150 on the Blue Dragon scale. And then how about Robert Wright the third? Go Bears. That's out of 75. Pretty sick on the inscription auto. But solid break. Appreciate everybody for the fill. And hopefully we're going to run something maybe on Friday night with a PYT. Maybe with the hobbies, maybe 2 hobbies and some blasters. We'll figure it out. But definitely bookmark our upcoming shows if you haven't already. Appreciate everybody hopping in. It was always fun in the chat as well. So thank you for that as well. Let me see, did that go through? Finish break. Like I said, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully everybody has a great night. If you're still in here, Carter Mama, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for hopping in and hanging out and chatting. And there's only 3 of us in here, so I guess we won't raid anybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Hope your son feels better. And I hope you get better too. See you guys and gals.